Dear students, I am Raghu, chemistry. I have more than 12 years experience in NEET and JEE mains. Previously, I done in corporate institutions also. Okay, in NEET exam, chemistry has very good scoring subject. Average 140 to 150 marks easily can come in chemistry. That's why if you have concentration and properly work in chemistry, you can easily get good score in chemistry. Chemistry means first of all you have to learning basics important. Compared to physics, chemistry easy subject only, but many students little bit struggle in chemistry. What is the reason? They didn't doing or they didn't to learning basics. If you learn properly basics in chemistry, chemistry has become a very good scoring subject. That's why first of all you have to learn basics properly in chemistry. Okay, so we have to start from 11th class syllabus, plus 1 syllabus. Okay, today we have to discuss structure of atom chapter. Okay, because structure of atom chapter very basic chapter to the overall chemistry subject. Structure of atom, periodic table, chemical bonding, basic concept of chemistry, and redox. These 5 chapters, very basic chapters in chemistry. That's why today we have to start structure of atom chapter. Okay, already previous classes you learning structure of atom, you know basics in structure of atom. So but again we will revise basics in structure of atom briefly. Okay, so what is atom? So atom derived from atomio. Atomio is the Greek word. Atomio is the Greek word. What is meaning of atomio? Atomio means indivisible particle. That means previous scientist and one of the British teacher John Dalton, they can assume atom cannot divisible. They think atom doesn't have any internal structure and atom cannot divided to any subatomic particles. But further scientists research on atom, finally they can explain atom also can divided into subatomic particles. Okay, what is that? Atom also can divided to subatomic particles like electrons, protons, neutrons and positrons. Then some small particles also there in atom, that is neutrinos, whether positive and negative neutrinos, positive and negative neutrinos also present in atom. But generally, we have discussed about electrons, protons, and also neutrons. Okay. So what is the electrons? Already you know in your previous classes, just briefly. Okay. J. J. Thomson. J. J. Thomson discovered the electrons. Discovered the electrons. Okay. He has done one experiment, that is cathode ray tube. What is that, Amma? He has done experiment, that is cathode ray tube. By using cathode ray discharge tube, this is the discharge tube. What is the discharge tube means? When the electric field applied to this tube, particles can move. So that is the discharge tube. Already you have learned in electrochemistry chapter. So this discharge tube having two sides. One side having cathode, another side having anode. This is the cathode. Negative charge. Another side having anode, positive charge. This is vacuum pump. Here high voltage current. Next here pressure we can apply. Low pressure we can apply. Okay. But this discharge tube having two ends. One end we can arrange cathode, another end we can arrange anode. Okay, generally we use vacuum pipe, then we can apply pressure to the discharge tube, but we should apply low pressure. Then high voltage current we can supply to the discharge tube. Okay, so whenever high voltage current and low pressure applied to the discharge tube, some rays produce at the cathode. These rays can move towards anode. Okay, so these rays produced at the cathode can move towards anode. That's why we call cathode rays. Why should we call cathode rays? Means these rays can produce at cathode rod, and these can move from cathode rod to anode rod. Okay, that's why we call these are the cathode rays. So here important point. Here very important point. Cathode rays are, otherwise whenever we apply electric current, to the discharge tube, while some rays produced at cathode, and Next, already know discharge tube. Again one time roughly we can discuss. This is the discharge tube. One end cathode, one end anode. This is cathode, this is anode. This is cathode. Okay. Already we discussed. Whenever electric field applied to the discharge tube, some rays produced at cathode can move towards to the anode. Already we discussed. Next point, if absence of electric and magnetic field, these rays can move in straight line. That means just like that, straight line. So without electric and magnetic field, these rays can move in straight line. So no deflection. That means no deflection. Deflection means, what is the meaning of deflection? That means not change direction. Just simply move straight line. Okay. This is the in absence of electric and magnetic field. If presence of electric field, if in presence of electric field, these rays can move towards anode direction. These rays can move towards anode direction. Previous neat question, amma. This is previous neat question. In cathode ray tube, if we use electric field, these rays direction has changed, can move towards to anode. That's why if presence of electric field, these rays direction towards anode. That means deflection to anode. Okay, this is another important point. Okay, if you apply electric field, these cathode rays direction can be changed, move towards to the anode. Next one. Next, if we use magnetic field, these rays direction can be changed to, can be deflection means direction change, amma. Can be deflection to south pole. Okay, so this is in presence of magnetic field. Important, amma, here 2 points very important. First of all, absence of electric and magnetic field, these particle direction cannot change. Just to move towards anode in straight line. Okay? For suppose, if we apply electric field means these cathode rays direction can be changed towards anode. Towards anode. Okay. Next one. If we apply magnetic field means these particles, these cathode rays direction change to south pole. South pole. That's why here 3 points. First point, in presence of cathode rays, okay, absence of electric and magnetic in straight line. Okay. Next, if presence of electric field, deflection to anode. Next, presence of magnetic field, deflection to south pole. Okay, these 3 points are very important in NEET level regarding cathode ray tube. Okay. Next, another important point. Cathode rays, very important point. Cathode rays independent of nature of gas, very important. Independent of nature of gas. Next important point, cathode rays has negative charge. Cathode rays has negative charge. How could you explain? Because these cathode rays move towards anode. What is the charge of anode? Positive charge. Automatically, negative charge particles only move towards positive electrode. That's why cathode rays has negative charge. This is explained by J.J. Thomson. So regarding cathode tube, these points are enough in NEET level. Okay, main points. In presence of electric field, how could deflection? In presence of magnetic field, how could deflection? Next, cathode rays independent of nature of the gas. Next, this is common already. This basic already you know it. Okay, this is about the cathode rays tube. Next one. J.J. Thomson find out E by M ratio value of electron. by m ratio value of electron. Here E means charge of electron, m means mass of the electron, mass of the electron. Okay, mass of the electron, right? That value E by m equal to given 1.7588 into 10 power 11 coulombs per kilogram. Yes, C means coulombs. C means coulombs. So these units used for charge. So coulombs unit used for charge. Now already you know kilograms used for mass. Already you know. That's why coulombs refers to charge of the electron. Kilograms refers mass of the electron. So he given experimental value, that is 1.7588 into 10 power of the 11 coulombs per kilogram. This is the E by m ratio value of electron. Next, so easy topic, just basics. Next one, he given on formula E by m value of electron with respect to not only electron, E by m value, enough, E by m value with respect to hydrogen atom, with respect to hydrogen atom. So he given one formula, that is relative charge by mass. Okay, E by m value with respect to hydrogen atom, he given one formula that E by m value equal to relative charge. What is the relative charge? Magnitude of charge, whether positive charge or negative charge. Magnitude of charge means if positive rays means positive charge, if negative rays means negative charge. Mass common, so every particle having some individual mass. So relative charge by mass. So one problem, previous problem, what is the E by m value for alpha particle with respect to hydrogen atom. So already physics also, you know, in nuclear physics, alpha particle equal to helium. Okay, this is alpha particle. Okay, what is the alpha particle charge? +2. Alpha particle charge is +2. What is the formula? Relative charge E by m equal to relative charge by mass. Relative charge by mass. How much relative charge? +2. 2 by, what is the mass of alpha particle? 4. 2 by 4 equal to 0.5. So E by m value of alpha particle is 0.5. So by using E by m values with respect to hydrogen, we can easily find out. Next, next, come to E by m value again. What is the E by m value of electron? 1.7588 into 10 power 11 coulombs per kilogram. This is J.J. Thomson experimental value. J.J. Thomson given. J.J. Thomson given. Okay. Next, another scientist already you know, Millikan given charge of the electron. Charge of the electron, that is 1.602 into 10 power minus 19 coulombs. Okay, coulombs. This is experimental value. Experimental value. What is that experimental value? 1.602 into 10 power minus 19 coulombs. Millikan given. So already we know E by m value. That's why we have to find out mass of the electron easy. Now mass of the electron equal to already E by m value given. How much given? 1.7588 into 10 power 11 coulombs per kilograms already they given. That's why 1.7588 into 10 power 11 coulombs per kilogram E by m value. This is equal to, well again E by m. This is E by m value. Okay, already you know it. Next step 1.7588 into 10 power 11 equal to E by m. E value how much? Charge. Charge means E value. Charge means E value. How much E value? Charge value 1.602 into 10 power minus 19 by mass. Okay. So here coulombs per kilogram. This is a coulombs. Coulombs cancel. Okay. Now mass equal to, if you do calculation, 9.1 into 10 power minus 31 kilograms. Okay. This is the find out mass of the electron. How do you find out? Already J.J. Thomson given E by m value experimentally 1.7588 into 10 power 11. Okay. Next, after that Millikan given experimental value for charge of the electron. How much that is? 1.602 into 10 power minus 19. Okay. Then we can easily find out mass of the electron equal to, already E by m value we knowing now. So E value already we knows. So easily we can find out mass value. Finally we have to find out mass of the electron equal to 9.1 into 10 power minus 31 kilograms. Okay, this is the E by m values, E value and mass of the electrons. Next one, next one, protons. Protons. Protons discovered by Goldstein. Goldstein. So protons also called, these also called anode rays or phenol rays. Phenol rays. Okay. According to Goldstein, protons has positive charge. Protons has a positive charge. Okay. So these also called anode rays or canal rays. Protons has positive rays. Protons discovered by Goldstein. This is about the protons. Next, previous one question came, Amma. What is that? E by M ratio. What is the question? Protons or electrons which has large E by M value. Large E by M value. Protons or electrons which has large E by M value. Listen, Amma. Already knows. Simple question. Protons more mass than electrons. Already basics to reading. Protons has more mass than electrons. Already you know it. Protons has more mass than electrons. So here E by M. M for mass. Here protons mass more than electrons. Here mass term is the in denominator. That's why denominator value more means total value less. Total value become a small. That's why proton has more mass than electrons. Already knows. Okay. That's why here mass term in denominator. If denominator is large, automatically total value become a small. That's why electron answer electron E by M value more than proton. This is the concept. Okay. Next, we have one table among regarding what is the mass, charge and relative charge of subatomic particles. Electrons, protons, neutrons. Electrons, protons, neutrons. Okay, one by one. First, mass. Mass. Right. Electrons mass 9.1 into 10 power minus 31 kilograms. Protons mass 1.673 into 10 power minus 27 kilograms. Neutrons mass 1.675 into 10 power minus 27 kilograms. Next, a relative mass. Relative mass. Okay, this is 1 by 1837 times. Protons relative mass 1. Neutrons relative mass 1. Okay, electrons mass relative mass. Protons mass relative mass. Neutrons mass relative mass. Okay, this is regarding mass and relative mass of electrons, protons and also neutrons. Next one. Next one. Next one. Charge. Charge. And relative charge. Relative charge. So electrons charge already knowing 1.602 into 10 power minus 19 coulombs. C means coulombs. Relative charge minus 1. Protons charge 1.602 into 10 power minus 19 coulombs. Relative charge plus 1. Neutrons no charge. Neutrons no charge 0, 0. Here I forget about neutrons. Neutrons discovered by Chadwick. Neutrons discovered by Chadwick. Neutrons has no charge. Neutral particles, no charge, neither positive charge nor negative charge. Already you know this basics. Okay, no charge. That's why neutrons charge 0, relative charge also 0. This is about the electrons, protons, neutrons, charge and relative charge, mass and relative mass. Mass and relative mass. Okay, this is about the introduction of electrons, protons and neutrons. Okay, next another one very important point on NEET level. Electrons are cathode rays E by M value independent of nature of the gas. Nature of the gas. Independent of the nature of the gas. Next, protons are anode rays. Proton dependent of nature of the gas. Nature of the gas. This point is very important, Amma. So one time JEE mains asking. So theoretical questions also come from chemistry, Amma. Whether JEE mains and NEET exam, theoretical questions also coming. That's why in chemistry you focus on, in physical chemistry, sums, both sums and theory part also. Okay, this is about electrons and protons, E by M values. Electron E by M value independent of nature of the gas. Protons E by M value dependent of nature of the gas. This is about the E by M values of electrons and protons. Okay, this is introduction of electrons, protons and neutrons. Then already knowing, but one time just we have to repeat. What is atomic mass? What is atomic mass? Z. Atomic mass means correct definition. Atomic mass means number of protons in element. Number of protons in element, or number of electrons in neutral element or neutral atom, neutral. So that's why always atomic mass exactly definition. Always atomic mass exactly definition, number of protons. So electrons, neutral element or neutral atom, electrons also equal to atomic mass. But whenever atom get charged, either positive charge or negative charge, already knows. Positive charge means loss of electrons, or negative charge means gain of electrons. While that time electrons are change, variation. That's why anytime atomic mass, atomic number, anytime atomic number means number of protons only. Anytime atomic number means number of protons only. Okay, electrons somewhat variation, depend on positive charge and negative charge. That's why atomic number means number of protons in element or number of electrons in neutral element. Next, atomic mass. Capital A. Atomic mass completely based on the nucleus in atom. That means atomic mass equal to protons plus neutrons. Okay, this is the atomic mass. Protons plus neutrons. Atomic number means anytime number of protons, or in neutral atom number of electrons. Atomic mass means protons plus neutrons. Okay, here important amma, to find out number of neutrons, So already we know atomic mass equal to protons plus neutrons. Protons plus neutrons. What should be required to find out number of neutrons? Now neutrons equal to atomic mass minus protons. Atomic mass minus protons. This is the to find out number of neutrons. So neutrons equal to atomic mass minus protons. Okay. By using this formula, we have to find out number of neutrons in elements or atom. Okay. For suppose, just question: how many neutrons? How many neutrons find out in sodium? Find out in sodium element. Okay. What is the sodium configuration? Already knowing 1123. This 11 is indicated atomic number. This indicated atomic number. This indicated already knowing atomic mass. So atomic number equal to protons. Atomic number equal to protons. This 23 indicated to atomic mass. That's why neutrons equal to what is formula? Atomic mass minus protons. So 23 minus 11 equal to 12. This is the answer. So neutrons equal to atomic mass minus atomic number. 23 minus 11 equal to 12. 23 minus 11 equal to 12. Next, how many neutrons find out in phosphorus? Okay, what is phosphorus? 1531. 15 is the atomic number. Atomic number equal to protons. This is the atomic mass. That's why neutrons equal to 31 minus 15 equal to 60. This is the number of neutrons in phosphorus. Right. Next one. How many neutrons find out in Al3 plus? Al3 plus. Listen to my important point. Al3 plus means aluminium lose of 3 electrons. But protons remains constant. Okay, Al3 plus means electrons only lose them. Protons as it is. Okay, that's why what I say, atomic number equal to exactly definition number of protons. So whether positive charge or negative charge or neutral, whatever it is, protons always remains constant. So that's why number of neutrons equal to 27 minus 13 equal to 14. This is the number of neutrons find out in Al3 plus. Next, how many neutrons find out in Cl minus. Here Cl minus means one electron gain. But protons remains constant. Okay, that's why chlorine 17 and 35. So neutrons equal to 35 minus 17 equal to 18. This is about the how many neutrons find out in chlorine. Okay students, today just we discuss about the basics. Okay, next class also we have to discuss basics. Already you reading in your 11th portion, but one time recall. So basics recall means you also idea come. Structure of atom strongly understand means easily next periodic table chapter understand. That is also easily understand means next chemical bond understand. These three chapters you have understand easily means further chemistry has very easy. That's why just I recall again basics. Already knows these basics, but one time again I recall these basics. Next class we will discuss about isotopes, isobars, isotones, and we go to electromagnetic radiations. Okay students, thank you.